What's up, guys? Twig46 here with the next episode of Silent Hunter 4. Now, in case you're just jumping in to this series with us, we are just starting our patrol now. We are based in Midway. We have a Gado-class submarine with radar. And we actually, for this episode, for anyone who hasn't been catching up, we have a now bow-mounted gun, which will make things a lot easier. Still using the Mark 14 torpedoes, and we got a full crew. And unfortunately, we cannot actually use the gun. Huh. Odd. Well, that super stinks. Anyway, whatever. So I guess I'll have to actually shoot more torpedoes just to guarantee kills rather than shooting one or two. And anyway, okay, so here's the plan for this patrol. We've been ordered to go to this area within a 200 nautical mile radius. That's what we're going to do. But first, we're going to take some detours through the Marshall Islands. I might get up near Coaguline, I think it is. I don't know. We'll see what we can see around here. Take a quick pass past Panoape, moving on to the three islands, Moyne, Truck, and Dublon. And then finally going through some of these little sandbars. There's some islands here. I doubt there's any bases, but you never know. You might find something. Get the radar around Wolai, and then go to our patrol zones. That's kind of the plan. I really hope we get to go to Peleliu. I know how to say that now, because there's some good stuff over here, as you probably know. And I probably know, because, you know, it's, the military might, you know, make the jokes about the military intelligence, but, you know, they do know something, and they know that Peleliu is a major base. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn on my radar since we're far enough away, and we are actively scanning for threats as we make our way through our patrol zone. And I will get back to you when something interesting happens, which, you know, will be a while, so hang tight. What's up, guys? Welcome back. As you can see, we've made our way through this part of the patrol zone. Now we have an enemy ship, and I know that that is a destroyer mark. Unfortunately, it's glitching out, but I know that's a destroyer. The thing is do I want to engage? Not really. It's daytime. I can go ahead and stop and bring the boat down, though, and get a listen. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll manually turn off radar. Head to the sonar room.
Single contact. Bearing 4. Long range.
0. Current depth 1 0 0.
As you can see, it sounds a little bit different than a merchant.
Current depth 1 2 0. Yes, sir. Rig for silent running. Yes, sir.
Indeed. So we're gonna wait this one out, I think. We have him on our radar. So yeah, we'll see what's going on. Let's see if we can. Yep, there we are. Ocean bottom somewhere. Yeah, we're just hanging out. We'll increase speed to slow.
Current speed. Yes, sir.
There we go. There's no way he should be able to hear this, but it'll make it so we can maintain depth a little easier. Anyway, let's wait this one out. I think we can track this guy. Nope, no sound contact. It's alright. Let's go ahead and see if we can, yep, hear him. Alright, so he was here, but now he's moving this way, which means he's not turning to me, because if he was, he'd be coming straight at me. So it means he's still on his current path, which I'm okay with. Honestly. Because the thing about destroyers, guys, is you have to realize that they have sensors. They accelerate a lot faster than merchants if they see the torpedoes coming. And they have guns and depth charges if they spot you. So doing a destroyer attack is not all that profitable. Oh, he's gone. Alright, let's surface the boat to radar depth, please.
Yes, sir. New depth. 3, 2. Yes, sir.
I'll show you why it's not that profitable. Alright, so obviously you got the Yamato and the
Passing thermal layer.
all these battleships, but we got a mine layer, 500 tons, gunboat, 900 tons, 900 tons. That's a merchant ship with a gun attached, a couple guns attached. Yeah, not so good. Got a large mine layer. That's pretty good. But these are the kinds of ships that we're going to be fighting. You notice how the pictures are different. That's because you don't want your scope up when they're really close. You ID these things way far away, so that's the best that we're going to get. Anyway, they're ranging in the 700, 900, sub chaser. This thing is designed to kill me. Only 438 tons. That's like a fishing boat with some guns on it. Yeah, that's a Clemson, I believe. Captured, of course. I don't know. What do I know? Anyway, so I'm saying is like the tonnage. This is another one that's typical, is the Mommy, which is basically a Minakaze. Oh god, the shower again. Basically a Minakaze, but without the torpedoes. So as you can see, it's not really worth the tonnage. Now, if I found a aircraft carrier, I wish I could find an aircraft carrier. That'd be amazing. But the tonnage doesn't really make it worth my while to go looking. Alright, so we're gonna do this manually, because it's the fastest, easiest way I know how to do it. Besides time accelerating, but there's a certain element of realism that I like to have with my games. We'll just pretend that that's some kind of critical sub-function happening. We'll pretend we have the silent drive from Red October. And that's what it sounds like. Alright, so we're not seeing anything. So we're gonna accelerate, pick up speed, surface the boat, and continue on our merry way. And I'll get back to you when something interesting happens and or the shower is gone, because there are a couple things I'd like to say to you guys. So, in a minute.
Long range.
Alrighty, quinkadinkly enough, the shower turned off right as I spotted this guy, so we are a-okay. It is indeed a ship. It is going slow, which means we have a target to hunt. Unfortunately, it's nighttime, but luckily for me, I have radar, so all I need to do is get a rough line. It's about 57, and we'll just follow him. But first we want to get a little bit closer, just so we make sure we don't lose him. So we can probably go like that. Oops. More like that. Yeah, that way we'll get closer and follow him. And we'll just do this until the timing is right, so that it's daylight and you guys can actually, yikes, see what's going on. I'll just kind of faff with it until we find what we want. Alright, so we'll just follow him until... kind of trail him. Let's see what it looks like outside right now. It looks pretty good, but we're gonna want the sun up just in case, things happen. So we're gonna trail him for a couple more hours, like till it's like 9 o'clock, and then we'll do stuff. Alright, so that's 8. Yeah, he's changing course quite all the time. Alright, so here we go. So here's where we do our attack. He's going slow, but he feels like... So how far are we away from this? 10, but he's 18. So if we go ahead and go flank... We do like a super, I don't care, 90. We'll figure that's about 150. So just go meh. We just gotta race him to that line. That's all we're doing here. How's it look outside? Oh, it looks wonderful. I mean, it's not like, amazingly perfect, but it should be plenty bright for you guys. The risk here, of course, is while you guys get to see what's happening, ideally, you'd want to make these attacks at night because the torpedoes, they generate steam when they run, and when they generating steam, they make bubbles, and bubbles are easy to see and therefore dodge. So, you know, that's the risk, but you know, whatever. I mean, it's all part of trying to put a game on YouTube, is you generally want people to see what you're doing. I mean, you'd think, right? That's kind of sucks. Incidentally, that's a beautiful segue into one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about, which is the screen's going black, and unfortunately, there's absolutely nothing I can do about that. I have a good enough CPU, I have a good enough GPU, I have, I think it might be the program that I choose to render the videos with. It might be causing some problems, but it's pretty inconsistent, and you know, obviously on a shorter video like a Funny Junk or a War Thunder playthrough or World of Tank playthrough or whatever, I would check that because it's only like 10 or 15 minutes long, but here it's like an hour long at least. Or no, not at least, but like, you know, I generally like to go 40 minutes to like, you know, 50 minutes, maybe an hour if it's something important, but like, I am not gonna sit here and watch an hour worth of material, you know, for maybe a couple minutes of a black screen. I'm sorry, but I don't have the time for that. I mean, I don't think anyone would want to do that. And honestly, it should just work. I mean, you just get all your recordings, and then you just drag and drop, and then render, and you're good to go. It's really easy to make. There's no editing involved. It's just me talking over playing the game. That's it. So yeah, I do apologize for that. I don't know what's going on. I don't really know how to fix it if I don't know what's going on, right? So I mean, I do apologize. The other thing I want to say is, despite that, the series is doing relatively well. Hit a record like 15 views. I picked up another subscriber, which is always good. By no means near like the major big channels, but for just some guy, you know, recording his stuff, you know, it's kind of cool to see it grow and watch the little lines go up and down, you know. So before I was like, oh man, I got like 10 views, and I'm like, oh yeah, like an hour watch time, that's so good. But now it's like over 5 hours sometimes. It's amazing. And there goes the bathwater again. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that, but it's living with your family. Anyway, I'll be right back in a minute. And conveniently enough, the shower turned off right in time to start the tracking.
Merchant. Closing. Bearing. 9, 3.
The sonar's busted. Oh, what a brilliant patrol. Well, someone better get on the repair team here. Let's see, where's that button at?
Yes, sir.
Get the
Yes, sir.
repairs.
Yes, sir.
Rawr. Get this thing working again. I want to hear my targets. Oh well, as long as they can track it. Anyway, I was talking about how I was impressed with the people watching the videos and stuff, and the support that I've been receiving. That's super cool. You know, I can't like, well, I mean, it's not successful, but for me, it's pretty successful. It's the most successful thing I've ever done here. So, you know, thanks for making that possible. Anyway, you probably want to do more submarine carnage and death and stuff, so let's do that. Alright, so what do we got? Obviously he's moving quite slowly, so we're gonna have to wait. Yeah, see, look how, this is gonna be perfect by the time we engage. It's be like 11 o'clock by the time he gets here. There's 2. Three. Oh, we say like, yeah, 7.5. Alright, cool. Just go to our Perry. Hello, that was the boat. These are some rough seas here. I might need to do the, let's see, yeah, we might need to go a little bit, Oh, yeah, I see him. There he is. You see him too, right? I know you do. Well, not right this second, but there he is. Alright, so we got a speed of
Merchant. Bearing.
7.5.
4. Closing.
Aft torpedoes this time. I decided to start things off with the aft attack. Okay, standard depth because I don't really know. Angle on bow would be about here, give or take. And the range, we'll just plug in some random thing. And yeah, good enough. Might do 170 actually. He's going quite slow, so we'll adjust the angle. Good. Alright, that's what we'll do. Okay, so in the meantime, all that's left to do is wait until he's a lot closer. Draw another circle about yay big, and we'll put him right about there. We'll go ahead and do a speed check when he's a lot closer. Which, thanks to the miracle of time acceleration, is going to happen almost instantaneously. Almost, yeah, see, he's going to be about 11 o'clock by the time he gets here. Which is always nice. I'm going to do the, time check a little bit earlier than that, just so I have time. If he's in fact on a wrong course, I can have plenty of time to correct. Because as you know, this is a totally rough 90. This is like just getting the basic ballpark of where we're at, and we'll do all the precise calculations later, like right about now. Alright, so if this worked, which I'm hoping it did, these circles, we can run the game, it's fine. This should line up pretty much exactly, and it totally does. It's like almost right on. Alright, so let's get the parry up. He should be about here.
Merchant ship spotted. Bearing. 1, 0, 3. Closing.
Okay, this is just some stupid little ship. It's nothing to get excited about. This, thank you. We want the merchants. This ship is so dumb. I don't even know if I want to engage it. It's so dumb. It's one of these. But, you know, it's a ship. Whatever. We'll shoot one torpedo at it, maybe. Depending on if it has a gun or not. I think I can still man the deck gun. That's really something I should have checked before now. But anyway, at least this way we can get a much more precise course.
Ship spotted. 0, 4.
And that's what we're after right now. And then we can make any little corrections we need. One more degree, maybe. Oy. That would be the rice and I don't know what it all else it was. It was like rice, chicken, vegetables. Coming back to haunt me. Alright, so we're on a course of 150.
Yes, sir. New course 150.
Alright, so as you can see, we're going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment. So let's go ahead and turn on the engine.
Speed 0.
Our range to target will be about
1,
750.
5.
So probably want to go a little bit faster.
Speed 1.
Alright, let's see if 800 on the range is going to affect anything, really. Not really, it's just going to be really close, so the risk of the periscope being seen is quite a real possibility.
Ship spotted.
That's all it is. Alright, no, we don't see him. He's gone.
0, 6.
Alright, so, actually let's do something fun. We'll go like this. Pause the game, camera. Then you can see what the tubes look like as they're opening. And my ship will moon you, which is the real reason why. So there you go. Ship Totally armed and functional. Come at it if you think you're hard enough. Alright. So we're ready to go.
107.
Okay, so we know we're going to shoot at 170, so let's go ahead and accelerate this till he's a little bit more, hello. A little bit more like 170. Okay, so we've lost sonar because of our engines, but he was last seen at 150. And there he is, so we're totally fine. Okay. So we got a couple degrees here. Let's check our draft. 12. Standard depth should be fine, but I'm going to go ahead and go, yeah. Only doing 2 because I feel like it. Close those doors, and we're ready to fire. As soon as, he's in range. Okay. So we're gonna space them a little bit differently. And there. Alright, cool. So let's go check them out.
Torpedo in the water.
There's the first one way over here. There he is. I hope I did this right. It shouldn't matter. The range doesn't matter on the decocaine attack. I had to stop myself from saying decocaine. Come on, baby. Here they are. First one is explosion. Very nice. Second one should be about aft, and she
Torpedo
does.
is a dud, sir.
Yeah, it did that to me again. I hate you, torpedo. I hate you so much. Die. Go down to the depths and never return. Oh my gosh. Look how low. That ship is so dead. There's no way I completely ripped up her underside. Yeah, you can already see the red paint, which is right here. That's already well under the water. This ship is gonna die. It's just gonna die slow and painfully. It's already on fire. The water's coming over the rails there. It's so dead. There's no way this ship is surviving. The water's coming over the rails on the back. She's sinking. She is sinking. She is going down. Oh, she's lifted on the wave, but don't worry, she'll go right back under. Oop, there was the torpedo exploding on the sea. Gives you kind of an idea of how deep it is, although I know exactly how deep it is, over 1,000 feet. So, we don't really care how much deeper it is, because honestly, if you're over 1,000 feet deep, you're probably already dead. Crush depth and all that, which is basically... what that means is the submarine is like a pressurized air vessel and the water is pushing against it. So crush depth happens when the pressurized air on the inside is unable to keep the pressure of the sea from collapsing the can, which is the submarine. And so basically it's like it explodes the can, it like crushes it, and usually violently and dangerously. And well, there it is. Oh, come on, you bugger, you will sink. I know you will. You can do it. There's the anchor. There's the anchor. She wants to sink. She's just doing a really slow job of it. She's only got a single screw. She is turning, but she is... Oh, there's that. There's the rail. Yes, sink, you bugger. Please. Make my life easy. Let's take a look at what it looks like from the periscope. So, got a bow-mounted gun this time. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Ship spotted.
Rudder 38.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you don't say it's spotted. Alright, so I know that this class of ship doesn't have a gun. I could have told you that before I even zoomed up in on it. So I'm really not worried about exposing myself to her. However, I would like to be more like this range before I surface.
Ship
So
spotted. Bearing 19.
actually just accelerate this process. I don't care. She knows we're here, so we'll just go. We'll make it happen. Make it happen quickly. Now ideally I'd want to shoot on the side that the torpedo hit and just kind of like make the water slosh her over, but if I have to, she's sitting really low, so all I gotta do is hit some shots in the front too, and that should do it as well. Alright, so 270 is the mark that we definitely have to be around to get the gun on him. So the ship is about there, so we should be able to see it in the 270. Come on, you turn. Okay, here we go. And because I can't crew the gun,
Yes, sir.
battle stations is completely unnecessary. But even as the periscope collapses, the ship is above the water. And here we are. I have a bow gun, and I believe I can man this, so I'm gonna captain my ship here. And hopefully I can man the gun myself. Yes, I can. And just gotta get some shots. Now, roughly on the
Yes, sir.
bow.
Rudder 0.
Kind of spaced there for a second. Anyway, incidentally, that thing right there, that's the air radar, and I gave that to myself at the very start of this mission. The very first ship I had, I said, I'm going to get 1,000 renown, and I'm going to spend 500 immediately on an air radar, because it is an extremely valuable piece of equipment. And basically what it does is it's flat like that, it's sending pulses of electricity and magnetic rays up and out, whereas the surface one is that thing. That's the surface radar, and it's based more. I guess my gun doesn't turn all the way. That's fine. It's based more out on the sea, whereas this one's aiming more at the air. Ideally, I wouldn't want to shoot through this thing, but you know, I can't really see it anyway.
Rudder 9.
So we're just going to turn right a little bit, just so I'm not shooting over my radar, because that would be a very bad thing to hit and break on the first engagement of a patrol. Alright, so we're well clear of that.
Yes, sir.
Rudder neutral.
Rudder 0.
And we'll start shooting again. Obviously the seas are quite choppy, and even though I have a bow gun, I'm the only one on it, the captain, not the crew, so the reload is a lot slower, and the seas are extremely choppy here, so I gotta time my shot just right about there. Oh, see? Alright, so actually this guy looks like he's going under no matter what I do to him, so let's just get really close,
Rudder 3.
but not
7.
too close, because if we're too close, bad things will happen. Okay, he's running away, that's for sure. I'm in this mode because it's a lot more zoom. I can go into this mode, but I only get this much zoom. That's really all I need. Okay, so here's the thing, is it's happened to me once or twice before, but if you're too close and this ship goes off, then bad thing happen, and you die. And you don't want to die, because that's embarrassing.
Yes, sir.
And you should be ashamed
Rudder
eternal.
0.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They
Man the
can't.
deck gun.
They can't man
Yes,
the deck
sir.
gun. Only I can man the deck gun, which means I really don't want to have to deal with that. Because as you can see, the rate of fire is extremely slow.
Rudder 2, 3.
Yes,
Yep,
sir.
get him turning, get closer to this guy so it's easier to shoot at him.
Yes, sir. Rudder 0.
Yes, sir.
And there we go. Wow, I sniped that good. I wonder if I can get the other one. I'm gonna try to get the other one. That'd be so cool if I could. You guys ever watch Beavis and Butthead? That was cool. Right? I wish I could do it better. That was cool. Die. That's cool. We'll just
Yes,
get
sir.
closer, but not too
Rudder
close.
1, 3.
Yes, sir.
Actually, we can tell exactly how close we are with the magic of the rangefinder tool.
Yes, sir. Rudder 0.
Yes, sir.
Got to the top of the mast. Send that information to the TDC, which is Torpedo Command Central, and we are really close. This is about as close as we want to be. Otherwise, if she goes off... Oh, I'm still loading. Otherwise, if she goes off, I will get really, really beat up about it. In fact, I'm going to
Yes,
get a
sir.
little bit further away.
Rudder 1, 5.
Yes, sir.
Before I do any more shooting. This has happened before, and I do not want it to happen now, because then that will be the end of the series. That is kind of the rule. As soon as I die, that's the end of the series.
Yes, sir.
I don't want it to be the end of the
Rudder
series.
0.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I missed. Gosh darn these choppy seas. So look at the gun. Going right down. So weird. I'd probably
Yes,
slow
sir.
down too.
Ahead 1/3.
Don't need to be wasting all this gas for nothing. Because we're already around the side of her. She's not going anywhere. Gosh dang it. Trust me, it's harder than it looks. I mean, you laugh, but it's actually quite difficult. Did it hit? He said hit. Yeah. Alright. That one hit. Oh, this is painful.
Yes, sir. Rudder 3, 8.
Yes, sir.
Maybe if I switch to HE, because I'm seeming to be able to only hit the top of the ship, maybe we might get some secondary explosions. She's been on fire for a long time now. It looks like she's sinking a little bit more. Let's take a look, actually. I'm kind of curious. Oh, she's about the same as she was. She's not really sinking. If there was a little bit further back, I feel like I might have had a better chance. Alright, so we got the gun on her. It's probably standard procedure with the gun camouflage to do black and blue, but I mean, is the blue really necessary? I mean, it's like, think about it. It's like it's stored over the ship like this. Like, you know, if you're looking at the camouflage versus detecting the whole ship, I think you're doing it wrong. But you know, who am I to argue with the graphics? They made a fun game, so that's all that matters to me. That's where we want to hit her, is on this side. Obviously, I'd love to send a torpedo.
Ready, sir.
Yep, I'm not going to though. So, already shot 2 at the sky, and it's only not even 2,000 ton ship. It's kind of a waste. Good hit, good hit. So while we're just sitting here shooting at this guy, Someone mentioned that unfortunately the video blacked out right as I was shooting at the ship, the medium split, I think it was. And I was like, well, I don't know, you can just pretend like that one was too violent for the public to see.
Yes, sir. Rudder 0.
I mean, honestly, that's kind of what you have to do with this game sometimes. Just like, you know, it's like, okay, it says he's down. Or she is down, I guess. Oh, there we go. Big explosion. Come on, big explosion. I demand of an explosion. Well, at any rate, we're getting back to our course. Yes, burn. Let the sea take you. Burn. I don't believe they got any lifeboats off, which is quite honestly surprising considering the last patrol they got over 3 off in like 2 seconds. And the ship like split in half within like 3 seconds of the torpedo hitting, and they got 3 lifeboats off. Yeah, doubt it. Anyway, let's get back to the patrol at hand though and see what we can find around here, yeah? So, you know, get back to you guys when something interesting happens. Whoa, 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 holy crap, I'm taking damage? What? That always freaks me out. I was like, what the heck? What the heck? Alright, get under.
Yes, sir. New depth.
Yes, sir.
165.
What happened? I don't know. There's a plane coming though. Coming right towards me, so I'm gonna take some evasive action basically. So if they... Oh, shit. I think they can tell where I'm at. What the hell is... What the hell is going on? Alright. He's well out of range. Crew. Yo. Get off the deck watch. You're way more needed on this. Definitely. Okay. This. Repair. Active. Good. Now, I need you guys to fix all this stuff. Yeah. Oh, what the hell happened? I really don't like surprises. That was a pretty nasty surprise. I think it might have been a glitch, or Jimmy down in engineering farted again. I'm pretty sure it's just Jimmy, because we're not taking any hull damage, which is ideal. Alright, so we're gonna see if they can actually fix this stuff. Don't I have a guy that is good at fixing stuff? Repair the destroyed items. Alright, I need him to do that. It says it's passive, so I guess it's always working. But we definitely need this stuff to get fixed. Otherwise, we might have to cut this patrol super short. So, tell you what. It doesn't look like things are getting fixed, so I'm gonna do the save and load technique, and then see if that helps things along. So let's do that. Save, load. We get a pretty picture of a submarine. It looks like a painting. I would love to be able to paint something like that. That'd be amazing.
Yes, sir. All stop.
Yes, sir.
We can go forward a little bit.
1/3.
I mean, I guess, here. Good thing it's nighttime, yeah? So there shouldn't be any planes lying around. But obviously we would love to fix some of these. Oop, I saw that one go down. I mean, I don't know. Tell you what, I'll just like accelerate time for a couple. Let's see what they can do in like, you know, 3 or 4 hours. Oops. Yeah, you should probably return to course, but you should probably go that way. Alright, let's see what they managed to do. Okay, good. We are definitely repairing stuff. Lovely. Crew. Hold on. Damage control party. Do your stuff. That's your job. You can tell they're active because this guy's here.
Relieve the watch.
Until that guy's not here. What the? Come on, crew. What the heck? No, man, the ship's broken. This is your job. Fix it. I don't care how tired you are. The ship is your life. Fix it. Look at this guy. His buff body with his screwdriver, wrench, or whatever the hell that is. Freaking broke all my stuff. What if I put that on the top? Maybe more things will get fixed faster. You know what I mean? I think that might be what's happening. Let's accelerate time a bit. Yeah, it's getting fixed. Awesome. Okay, I really don't like getting damaged out of nowhere just because the game decides I should get damaged. But I guess it does make for funny reactions.
Stern tube ready, sir.
Yeah, okay. So we have a ship. Yeah, I guess we're gonna fix the dive plane transmission. I guess that's technically inside the ship. I'm not 100% for sure, but I know we're not gonna flood or anything if we dive, so this is actually a pretty good find for me. So, let's go ahead and sink this guy. Fortunately, it's at nighttime, and I don't think we're gonna be able to get there before day, because I think he's going here. So we're just gonna have to kind of wing it. Let's go this way. A little more. And a little more. Great. I mean, we might be lucky and it might work. I was just kind of curious how it's coming along. 0.54. All of our torpedoes are A-okay. So just the dive plane transmission, that super stinks. But, yeah, we'll slow the boat down a little bit. We don't really need to be going this fast anymore. We don't really need to be going that fast anymore. Okay, so let's see here. About there. Alright guys, moment of truth. We can double, triple, quadruple check this over and over and over again. But, you know, we got one. Good to go. One's kind of broken. But we don't have any holes. We don't have any flooding. So, moment of truth when we take it under, like we are now. And it's kind of daytime, so hopefully you guys can see it alright. But here underneath the water, I'm just looking for anything crazy. In fact, I could do it in here. That's what these are. They tell you where the bow planes are angled.
4, 0.
And see, this one's getting a little wonky to compensate. But overall, I feel like we're going down levelly. So, yeah. It's because it's damaged, so it doesn't really... Does it go up and down?
Current depth 6, 0.
I don't know. That was really freaky, though. Okay, sonar. Is this fixed? Should be right here.
Merchant, closing.
No, he's here.
Bearing One. One. One.
Sonar's broken still. That's probably just a glitch. It'll fix itself when the game reloads, but you know, I don't really have that ability right now. That's okay. It's the perils of recording YouTube, right? Hopefully you guys are finding it amusing. So we're just gonna go ahead and sink this guy and then call it the end of the episode, because quite frankly,
Barry.
I,
1. 0.
am I the only one that finds that funny? Where he's like, one, one, one. I'd love for him to do it that way. That'd be amazing. But you know, as we've read before, the Navy was full of a bunch of jokers, so I guess, you know, that could be a way to relieve the monotony, is just saying things in a funny way. You know, so.
Merchant. Barry.
Alright, so he'll be around here about, oh, I don't know, 8:15 or so. Oops. I mean, we'll have to be super precise here, but we should be at least a little bit precise.
0. 7. Closing.
You gotta say it like you're in football. Hut! 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 Alright, we're calling that 9 knots. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our 90 off of this line. I'm like, let's get a 90. Herbiter. Yeah, it's probably time. Okay, it's about 150.
Yes, sir. New course. Yes, sir. 4.
Oh, you guys are such jokesters.
Yes, sir. New course. 1. 5. 2. New course. Yes, sir. 1. 5. 0.
It's this guy who's saying it. Look at him. He's
Merchant. Barry. 1. 0. 6. Closing.
the guy's up there yelling that at me. This guy, he knows.
Barry. 1. 0. 5. Closing.
No, you're the one who's yelling at me.
Merchant. Barry. 1. 0. 3. Closing.
Look at that animation, guys. High quality.
Merchant. Barry. 1. 0. 2. Closing.
You're welcome for that nightmare fuel, by the way.
Merchant. Barry. 1. 0. 0.
Alright, so we're just gonna get the boat at 0 and then go ahead and stop it. Looks like he's coming a lot closer to our line than I thought. Alright, let's get the scoper up.
Merchant. Barry. 9. 9. Closing.
Boop. Oh, right. You'd probably be good to get a little bit.
New deck. Yes, sir.
There he is, though. Alright, so from this we can extrapolate a course and get pretty damn precise, I might say. Hopefully I should have waited to do this part to get the 90. That way I only had to do it once, but whatever. There, good enough. And look, we are like right on top of them. Only 750 yards away. Okay, we have a plan. Well, let's first get that down. Wow, that was an awkward little clunker on the tools there. Clunky way to do it. Alright, so here's how we do. Yeah, it's close enough to 150. So all we gotta do
Yes, sir.
is back up.
Back slow. Yes, sir.
This is the guy that yelled that, I think.
Yes, sir. Back standard.
What was that? I like this pose. He's like, what are you looking at, huh? You judging me? You judging me? Yes, I am judging you.
Barry. 8. 1. Closing.
Okay, so all we gotta do is back up to a safe torpedo launch range, which is about, you know, here. And while we're backing up, we're also keeping an eye on where he is, so I can do another speed check.
Barry. 8.
slow the boat down a little bit. Don't really need to go that fast. Okay, so I think if we're good, we'll just go ahead and stop the boat.
All stop, merchant.
There.
Bearing 7-5.
Okay.
Closing.
Alright, here we go. 1, 2. Come on, get some distance, man.
Bearing.
Move like you got a pair. Come on. Oops, there we go. Alright, cool. What you got? What you got? 8.5? More or less. I doubt it's going to be 9 if I get this any more close. I don't really care with this one because there's a lot of slop in it. For example, this is 8.5, but then again, you know, so is this, or that. So it doesn't really matter, as long as you're basically right. Anyway, let's see what we got. He should be at 70, we're at our new depth, we should be able to see him just fine. It's another small one. Anyway, let's get our system set up here. Speed 8.5. We'll do 15.
9.
Computer set. Torpedoes. I'll go like a little bit. Well, last time we almost didn't hit them, so we'll do shallow depths. Range, who the heck cares? What is the range anyway? Yeah, it's actually right. 1350. And since this is gonna be the last attack of the episode,
Relieved to watch.
so who's up now? Oh, good. Everything's as efficient as it's gonna be. That's cool. Alright, so this is the last attack of the night. It doesn't really matter with the range. We could like set it up for the next time. So yeah, we're basically ready to go. We're just whoa. That was fast, right? We're just waiting for him to get to like 15, so we'll wait a little bit more.
Bearing 6, 7. Bearing 2, 8.
Oh, damn it, he saw me. Fuck.
2, 6.
And I believe that's a gun on him, so I think we're gonna call this episode here. He saw me. Somehow. You know how I think he saw me? Is, you watch the waves enough, and you'll see the submarine,
Bearing 2, 2.
like, right about there. I think he saw that. Which sucks. But I think we're gonna call the episode here, just because he saw me. We can always resume later and track him and reset this up, but I don't think I even want to do that. He's not really worth sinking to me. Anyway, there's the episode. Hope you guys liked it, and until the next time, run silent, run deep.
1, 6.
I believe you mean bearing 1, 6. Alright, see you guys.